Good day, good day, good day, good day. I hope everyone is doing well. It is good to see you, Tim. It's good to see you, Lindsay. Good day, everyone. Hey, Love Joy. It's good to see you, Gladys. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining me live today for Morning Sip with Rev Melissa right here on New Thought Media Network. And I am so hyped today. I am so I am so hyped today. Now, what y'all don't know, say cool. I think we need like a behind the scenes. We need to do a behind the scenes episode because y'all have no idea what goes on before we go live and after we finish the show. Oh my goodness. Woo! It's a thing, y'all. It's a thing. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek into today. So, Ron, let me tell you, I woke up this morning. So my intention is to go back to my 5 a.m. wake up to do my spiritual practice, right? That's my intention. So this morning I woke up, my alarm went off. It went off at 6. Right? I thought I set it for 5, but it went off at 6. I woke up. Let me go back. I woke up because Aria came into the bedroom to tell me that she was leaving and to give me a kiss. So they leave the house about 10 minutes to 6 to go to school. So I said, well, let me just get up. So I got up, go in, do my morning practice, right? Everything's wonderful. Everything's grand. And then I said, well, I'm going to go back to bed because I was tired, right? I was still feeling sleepy. I said, let me go back to bed. So I go back to bed. And then I remember I have to move the car because today was alternate side of the street parking and I was on the wrong side of the street. So I look out the window to see if there's a spot, and there was a spot right in front of our house. So I jumped up, put on some stuff, ran out the house, moved the car. So it was still early. So I said, well, I could still take a nap, right? Right. So I get back into bed and I go to sleep. I had set my alarm to go off in an hour, right? I paused because it didn't go off in an hour. I don't know when it went off. It still hasn't gone off. How about that? I don't know what I set it to, but it still hasn't gone off. And I was asleep, right? So I jumped up out of the bed at 9:40. 9:40, y'all. I jumped out the bed. And what woke me up was I was in a dream. You ever in a dream, Margaretta? And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm dreaming, right? Like you become aware that you're dreaming now. So I became aware I was dreaming. And then I was still in the dream. I was like, but where am I? Right? Where am I? Say cool. I was in the metaverse. I was in the metaverse. I was in the metaverse, y'all. It was awesome. It was so awesome, right? So I was purple, of course. I was all purple. My color was purple. I had on purple Vanessa. It was amazing, right? And so I'm in the metaverse. I'm giving a talk like SIP, and there's like millions and millions and millions and millions of people. Their presence, I couldn't see them. I don't know how the metaverse works, but I couldn't see them, but I could feel their presence, right? I could feel their presence. And there was like a heartbeat in the metaverse. Like you felt like a pulsation, right? Yes, man, I need those goggles now, girl. It's like a pulsation in the metaverse. And I was very aware of that. And all of the and feeling the presence of everybody, I realized that we were all in sync. Like it was as if we were breathing together, our heartbeat was together, our blood pressure was it was amazing. It was amazing. And the feeling was just a feeling of good. It just felt so good. So I'm in the metaverse, y'all. I am doing my thing, sipping the metaverse, having a good old time, right? And then I'm saying to myself, but you're in the metaverse, you're dreaming, you're in the metaverse. You got to do sip, right? And then I woke up, and I look, and it's 9:40. So I jump out of the bed. And those of you who don't know, I take a long time to get ready, y'all. I need a good hour. Girl needs a good hour, right? So then I said, well, it's so close to Sekou show. Let me just turn on Sekou show while I'm getting ready. So I do that. But that's not good for me because I get distracted by what Sekou is saying. So I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll just be like this, listening. Like I got all the time in the day, right? I'm just listening. Then I'm like, oh no, because he said it's 10 o'clock. Let me reset the show. And I was like, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not ready. What you talking about? It's 10 o'clock. So I finished getting ready. I still got him on listening. Great show today, Sekou. Great show. I love all the stories. Awesome. And now it's like 10:15. His show is over. And I'm looking at a blank card. You know, I write my notes on my cards. Sekou teases me, my cards, right? Blank card. 10:15, y'all, right? So I'm like, what? Oh, okay. So I said, let me go back in the metaverse. What was I talking about in the metaverse, right? Right? I swear. I was like, what was I talking about in the metaverse? And I said, it wasn't crystal clear, but there was like remnants that I could grab onto. So the first thing that came to mind was, okay, this week's sip is called The Journey of Becoming. And that's too long. That's too long. And so I said, okay, let's just call it Journey. So the new series is Journey because I was journeying in the metaverse. Okay. So what you are about to experience is a 5-minute download for the metaverse. I swear, a 5-minute download for the metaverse. When I came down this morning, I had on no earrings, right? Sekou, I had no earrings. I said, oh, I don't have my earrings. Ran back upstairs. It's 10:29, y'all. 10:29, and I ain't ready, right? Ran up, got my earrings, and did all that stuff, right? 10:29 before the show. So, Journey is the series. And this resonates so much with me right now. And I'm going to put all of this on Sekou for just a moment. Because I keep thinking about that daggone metaverse, right? It's constantly on my mind. I see stuff and I'm like, oh, that could be something in the metaverse. Right there. Right? Yeah. So what I was talking about in the metaverse in my dream, the little part I could capture was a reflection of something that I wrote about in my journal about progress versus productivity. So for me, there's certain words or concepts that don't quite sit well with me. And productivity is one of those words. Just like motivation. Y'all know how I feel about motivation. Motivation or inspiration. Inspiration 100% of the time. Motivation doesn't do anything for me. It just doesn't. Man, you would say Sekou could be the first metaverse ministry. We was talking about that yesterday. We was talking, man, that's what I said we got to have a behind the scenes show because Sekou and I were talking about that yesterday. Yes, a metaverse ministry. Yes, 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 yes. So progress, thinking about progress does for me what inspiration does for me, right? It just lands well in my spirit, right? That's how it is for me, right? For others, productivity and motivation may be the thing that, floats your boat. But for me, it doesn't. It doesn't, right? So, but I've been on this rant with myself about being more productive. I gotta be more productive. Like at the end of the day, like what did I do? What did I get done? What did I accomplish? Right? I go through that sometime, y'all. I know I'm not the only one, but maybe I am. And so this morning I said, you know what? Let's look up the word journey first. Since we're gonna do journey, let's just look up the word journey. So looked up the word journey, went to the dictionary, bunch of definitions, including, to travel, all that stuff, all the things you would expect journey to mean. It also means passage or progress from one stage to another. So you'll know as soon as I saw that word progress, I was like, ding, 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 ding. Metaverse. We was talking about progress in the metaverse. Yes, yes. Let's follow this thread, right? Let's follow this thread, right? So I also like to know the origins of the word, right? So the origin for journey, right? It was first recorded in 1175, between 1175 and 1225. It's a Middle East English word, means day. Day. Who would have thought journey, the origins of journey means day, right? And in Latin, it means a day's time or a day's work. Journey, y'all. When we think about journey, we think about it in the context most of the time of getting somewhere, right? We're on this journey. And for most of us, the journey is long. And for most of us, we're never going to get there, right? We think we got there, but there's more to the journey. We don't think about it in the terms of a day. That today, y'all, today is a journey. Today is your journey. Today. So what progress are you making? Not tomorrow, not next year, today. Today. What are you doing today? Right? I said, okay. Then what came to mind was, Red Mel, you was just writing about this in your journal, right? Now, isn't it interesting that I keep saying journal and journey? There's something there, y'all. That's an upcoming sip for sure. So I said, okay. It was very recent because I've been having this dialogue with myself about productivity versus progress. And I said, okay, let me go to my journal. And this is what I wrote. This was just the other day, December 1st. It was a Wednesday. I was home and I titled it Progress, Not Product. Because I told you I titled all of my writings. So that was the title. I want to share a little bit of what I wrote. How is it Wednesday already? Exclamation point. How is it December already? Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I know time is a construct, but it seems that it's moving faster and faster. Today I read in 365 Days of Richer Living, this is the day of progress. This is the day of demonstration. I like the idea of progress versus productivity, productive, product. Progress feels like momentum. It feels like forward movement. Productivity feels like a chore and work, and not just work, but hard work. I am making progress today versus I want to be productive. Or I am productive today because I had that as my affirmation for a little while. I am productive today. And feeling tone is everything, right? So I'm saying I am productive today. And then And then like, ew. Right? So I wrote, since feeling tone matters, I'm going with progress. Definition, progress. This is all in my inspirational journal writing, right? Definition. I do look up definitions when I'm doing my inspirational journaling sometimes. Progress, a movement towards a goal or to a further or higher stage. And I underlined that one, to a further or higher stage. Progress. Progress is a movement to a higher stage. And you know I translate that to a higher consciousness, a higher state of being with myself in the world, right? Oh yes, oh yes. So, the origins of the word progress is a going forward, to advance, to take a step. To take a step. And y'all know that resonates with me, right? Because it's all about those baby steps, right? And then I ended that piece of it with, I love all of that. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. So that was that was on December 1st. So that was, that was planted in my consciousness and in my subconscious mind, and showed up today in this dream and in the metaverse. And I'm talking about progress, but I can't remember all of it. But that part I do remember, right? So I'm like, okay, right. So I'm loving this progress, a higher state, right? So then I said, okay, let me go back and see what the 365 days of richer living was saying about progress, right? Because I referenced it in my writing. You're getting the behind the scenes today. This is what happened this morning in about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So I went to my 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. And this is the title of it. Before me is a clear road, and I proceed. So I'm just going to read pieces of it. The forward look is the Godward look. When I read that first sentence, the very first sentence, I had to put the book down. The forward look is the Godward look. Come on. The Godward look. How are you looking? How are you looking? We get to look, catch God's idea. We was talking about that yesterday, catching God's idea, right? And look through that lens, right? Look through the eyes of God. What do you see? Oh, what do you see, right? So they go on. My heaven will never be unless I make it out of the materials of my own thinking. Ah! The materials of our own thinking. What you thinking about? What are you thinking about? I stand at the door of the abundant life and I knock. Yes. All that I seek opens to me and beckons me to life's fullness. I enter into my divine heritage and walk with the great and the true. My pathway is filled with ease, for I am thinking to take me to my goal. There's that thinking again, right? All of mine urges me on, and all power is my strength to move. Idea after idea comes to my consciousness in right sequence at the exact right moment. Somebody now, come on. I am inspired to right action in every detail. I walk forward in ease. I walk forward in ease. There are no obstructions in my pathway of my mind. The mistakes of yesterday are behind, and the future beckons with promise. God is where I am, and God will always be with me. The way is clear, and I never let doubt create detours. Never let doubt, y'all. Come on, y'all. Never let doubt create detours. Sekou is in the green room. He just jumped up, y'all. Never let doubt create detours, right? We're making progress, y'all. We're making progress. Never let doubt. Oh, my goodness. We're on our journey every day. And sometimes we let doubt stop us, question what we're doing, start to think, this ain't going to work. This is not going to happen. I'm not going to have enough. What was I thinking to think that I could even do this in the first place? Doubt. Don't let doubt create detours. Oh, I underlined that one. I never let doubt create detours. I handle each doubt as it appears and declare it to be nothing. Woo! Doubt shows up. It ain't like doubt ain't going to show up. It ain't like worry might show up, right? It might, all kinds of things might show up, right? But our thinking creates how it's going to manifest itself in us and what we decide to do next in our progress. Are you going to move forward with a Godward look? Oh, come on, y'all. Are you going to look forward with a Godward look when doubt shows up? Come on. Never let doubt. Yes, Gladys. Never let doubt create a detour. I handle each doubt as it appears and declare it to be nothing. The way is straight. I walk in peace to my selected good. I am pushed from behind by the Spirit, even as I am led forward by true guidance. And true guidance, I walk in faith. My decision to accept my greater freedom is a mighty power within me. It leads me, directs me, and comforts me when doubt assails. I am undaunted by the problems I seem to face. Ahead of me is the royal road to good living based on spirit and inspired by love. This is the day of progress. This is the day of demonstration. I walk in the dream of accomplishment, and my dream becomes a fact. Progress, y'all. Progress, not product. Progress. The journey is a baby step that we take every single day. It's not far off in the future. It's what we're thinking, doing, speaking, feeling, trusting, having faith in today. Today. And when doubt shows up today, if it shows up, it does not create a detour because our path is straight. And if you perceive your path to be crooked, guess what? God goes before us and straightens out everything that appears crooked. Our path is straight. All we have to do is show up and ground ourselves in it. Place your feet on solid ground. On solid ground. You're not going to sink. You're not going to sink. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's where we are. Journey, y'all. The journey is today. The journey is today. Progress, moving to a higher state of consciousness every day. Every day. Woo! All right. That's what happened 10 minutes before the show. Mic drop. All right. All right. All right. I am just so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful to live life in joy today, connected to my yes. Connected to my yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. I'm going to skip Joy News today because I want to check in with Sekou because he was in the background, y'all. He was in that green room. He was going.
Yeah, I stood up. I stood up. I was testifying here because that doubt creates detours. Oh, that hit me so hard. It hit me so hard. Because over my journey of running every day for 187 days, it was so many days of doubt. There's like 6 days that I felt like it. And the rest of it was just wrestling with doubt and indecision and what if and all this stuff, all these walls of excuses. And I kept thinking at some point, the excuses are going to fall away, right? I've been running for days, turning into months now. At some point, it's just going to fall away. No. The doubt the doubt was out there doing push-ups in the parking lot. Like what? Come outside, say cool. Come outside. We out here ready for you. You know what I'm saying? Like every day, I had to push. I had to fight. And so I saw all those detours. But at the end of the day, it's still a choice. You're going to get the detours, and they're going to be legit. They're going to be legit. Yeah, I'm in pain. Yep, true. Yeah, it's early. True. Yeah, it's cold. True. Like you can see all the reasons stacking up. You can see all the excuses, all the detours, but you can still choose. You can still choose to stay on the path that you set for yourself. It ain't easy. But it's possible.
Yes. But you know what? It ain't easy, but it's simple. It's simple, but it ain't easy. Right? And when you live a life that is spiritualized, I know I read this somewhere. When you live a life that is spiritualized, it becomes simplified. Life spiritualized is simplified. So what? All right, Simone. Girl, I'm hot over here too. Fired up. So yes, we're on this journey together. And what we do today, Sekou didn't meet that 500 plus mile goal just like that. Every day. Progress is what you do every day. So progress for me, Sekou, just feels friendly. It just feels friendly for me. So find what feels friendly for you. Productivity doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
It feels like punishment. But progress, it just feels love. It just feels very lovely for me.
Yeah.
And the charity run is the perfect demonstration of the journey, the daily journey. And even when the doubt, the cold, the rain, all that stuff, your thinking got you out there one step, 1 mile, 3 miles, 10 miles.
Amen.
That's how it works, y'all. That's how it works. So whatever it is you got going on in your life, just be in the progress of it. It's not separate from you. It's within you. It's within each one of us. And I'm looking at the time, so I'm going to stop right here because I could go on today just feeling such gratitude and feeling so much in my gift right now. All right, y'all. All right. So Join me tomorrow. Sit with Rev Melissa, 10:30 a.m. We're going to continue on the journey. We're going to continue on the journey. You are all very welcome. Thank you for the love, the hearts, and everything, all your comments. I so appreciate you. We are living life in joy, right? Living life in whatever that quality is. And I think this week we're going to do a roll call. We got to do a roll call. Bring those qualities back into the room again. So one day this week, because we're on the journey every day. So we're going to call forth our quality that we chose for ourselves one day this week. So stay tuned for that. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.